Yes, what's the tea? Hey to the people. Can you guys hear me?
Honey, too loud.
I'm
Hello.
too loud. Oh,
Just playing.
ooh, but baby, we're not in Dubai. We're right here from the comfort of YouTube. So I hopefully will be okay. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to yet another Lunch and Lean of the second in our now weekly edition. We thank you for all of the love that we received last week. We received so much love, so much positive feedback. Jasmine, the people were living for you.
Well, thank you so much. I'm just a poor country girl from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay, okay, all right. Kim from a different world. Um, With that being said, you guys go ahead and like and subscribe to this video. We've only got 30 minutes on lunch, so we got to make it quick. We got a couple of snacks, and then we're gonna get right into the main topics. The first snack that I never tell the guest host about the snacks. So the snacks
It's just been
are
me.
really
It's
what
just
they
been me.
really think is this. Yes, okay. So the Real Housewives of New York City premiered on Sunday. They had a revamped cast, a revamped intro, revamped vaginas. Everything was brand new on Bravo at 9
Mhm.
p.m. on Sunday. Do you think that it was a success? And if so, should they do other cities?
I didn't watch it. I'm so sorry,
Ooh.
but I don't really. I haven't watched New York in such a long time. But looking at everything and actually seeing Jamie do his first hosting, I think he did such a great job, and I do think that it has made a good impact. And I do think that other shows, Real Housewives of Atlanta, could stand to change it up. Atlanta,
Listen,
excuse me.
okay,
Sorry.
well, yeah, well, listen, Sass K, it's gonna always be on CP time, darling. A diva never comes on time. We come always a little bit after the hour, and hopefully serving you something worth it. Okay,
Oh, okay. Let
catch
me
that
put
dirt.
mine up. Look at
Yeah,
mine.
put a high to the sky. It's supposed to be high to the sky at all times. I wanted to say about the reboot that I was a fan of it from the beginning. This definitely reflects New York. Do I think that they should go ahead and do more cities? Yes. Do I think Atlanta is first on the docket for a total complete revamp? As of right now, I'm going to say a strong no because well, not a strong no, but a hesitant no because I feel that they could bring other girls back from Atlanta's past and rebuild the show around them. I've gone ahead and said for a while that I thought that even though I don't like her, and you girls, the people don't say I'm very fair, but I'm very fair because I do
Oh,
not care
well.
for Portia Williams. But I thought that if they rebuilt the Real Housewives of Atlanta around Portia, as it looks like they were trying to do, then the show would be okay. Even though she's a runner, she's a track star from a real
Please,
storyline, honey. I
please.
mean, it is what it
She's an
is.
African
She,
queen, an
yeah,
African wife.
well,
That's what her
well,
mind is.
and we want to know how she got it, and she ran because she knows she didn't want to deal with Kenya and Marlo, but that's neither here nor there. I do think that there are other cities that could withstand a revamp first. The Real Housewives of New Jersey
Yeah.
being right there, Jersey could use a revamp if they're not going to get rid of Teresa
Hmm.
or Melissa.
Well, I think
OC.
Tamara. I was just gonna say
mm,
Tamara can go. Like they can do like they have plenty other shows to do, and I do think that I say Atlanta because I do host it. I co-host it, so I have that little that POV of it. But I definitely think that we can do without the Ramonas, the Vickies, the Tamras, the we. I appreciate what they did for the organization as far as Bravo Housewives.
Time is up.
But the time is up.
The
Yes,
time is up. The
sir.
time is up. I love Atlanta, and the reason why I was at first like, yeah, Atlanta could go is because of the ratings that the Real Housewives of New York got were a direct reflection from coming after the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they did about around a 600 with a 22 or 0.22 in the demo, which is really strong for a brand new show where no one knows anybody or anything. That was a lot of the Atlanta audience that they retained. So, that goes to show that Atlanta still has power as a franchise, but not necessarily as a cast because I'm not mincing words. I don't like the cast. That was one snack. Let's go ahead and get over with the next snack so we can get into the business, down to the business at hand. The thing about these pictures are, you know, they are what they are. And if I get the wrong one, I'm looking for production assistant. Holla at me.
Oh
Oh no,
wow.
I got the right one, baby. You got the right one, baby. Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
So
Oh
listen,
oh.
we have
Wait.
no, nope, because
Wait.
you got it. Nope, I'm not waiting.
I feel
You,
set the fuck
nope,
up. I
no, you wait. No, you wait. because you guys got to speak on the Lunch and Lean special editions. We did two. One of them is doing really well, so thank you guys for tuning into those impromptu leans about this fight. I'm gonna break down this fight really quickly and give my opinion, and then Jasmine, you can say what you want to say, but that's my opinion. This was not square. So what happened was apparently, Candace, Deborah wanted to speak to Candace about something after the cameras went down. Candace wasn't here for it. Deborah got upset. She threw champagne on Candace. We don't know. We can't tell from that angle if it got on Kiana, which is the new friend of the show. Well, from my vantage point, I can't tell whether or not it got on Kiana, but Kiana, being a normal, rational human being, was like, Deborah, you need to calm down, B. I wish I could do my recap while playing the footage. You need to calm down, B. So then Deborah don't fight. She don't argue. She hit Kiana with a bottle. She hit her with the bottle, the butt of the bottle. The bottle broke. Kiana got to get on scrapping. She was scrapping on her. Then the lady in the yellow comes, swoops Kiana up, drags her to the floor, and the 2 seconds that Deborah's been bragging about on social media were the 2 seconds she was on top of anything in her life for once. So with that being said, as you see this picture, you see who circled. Kiana is a friend of Wendy, and she's introduced to the show by Wendy this season. And my thing was, why ain't nobody help the girl? Okay, so Deborah is definitely wrong for doing what she did. You know what I'm saying? But why ain't nobody help the girl? Candace, she grabbed the bottle. I don't know if she was grabbing the bottle because she was making light. That's what we say down south for faking, as if she was going to bye. Faking as if she was going to go ahead, bye. Faking as if she was going to go ahead and bust somebody upside the head with the bottle. But then Sharice just gently grabs the bottle from her. So at this point, I was wondering, well, damn, did Candace buy the bottle and she knew nobody to break it because that was so good for $500 or what? You see what I'm saying? And then Wendy just stands there and is like, you know what? I don't know what to do. I'm Wendy. I don't know what to do. Help her. Run after her. Pop her. Fight her. Do something. They did absolutely nothing. Ashley did more. She was doing a river dance like, oh, baby. She did more than Candace and Wendy did. And for me, Deborah definitely wrong, but I would be side-eyeing, if I was Kiana, side-eyeing Candace and Wendy for doom because they did absolutely nothing while she had to go ahead and take up for them women, get a bottle in the face by them, in a fight, get champagne maybe thrown on her, get dragged, and then somebody got on top of her. She did her big one because she did go ahead and handle her business. But I'm sorry, as a friend, you better run towards her. You better pop her. You better do something. And that's what I feel about it. And it ain't changing over here.
Bless you.
Very, very good. Now I'm going to go ahead and very good. Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm ready. Because I was ready to pull your card today, baby.
You was not, honey. That's why you made it a snack. And not
this gonna be the whole show if you want it to be. No, we got so much stuff. We got so much show.
Y'all heard what I got. Y'all heard what I had to say. At the end of the day, honey. Whatever.
Donations. Okay. Donations for Jazz, eye rolls, and ball fist. Listen, we take $1.99 donations in the form of hate every day. So if you want to spend your money to hate, go right ahead and be my guest. Anyway. Ooh, baby. Yeah, I'm on one. Welcome, Love Jones. Welcome to me. Welcome to the square. Catch. Yes, Ashley was trying to do whatever she was trying to do, but at least she tried to do something.
Oh,
your girls did absolutely nothing. And your girls did nothing.
I'm not engaging.
It did nothing.
I'm not engaging. I'm not gonna engage with you.
If it's a bottle on set and I paid for it, you better believe I'm gonna do what Candace did and get it out the way. Okay.
Well, let me just say this. At the end of the day, they were not their backs was turned. If they okay.
Well, you know what? Let's move on. You know what? Because this is a professional environment and we only have 30 minutes for lunch, we're gonna move right along. I know where you live and I know how to see you.
Well, I won't be living there long. So you see me, you can see me next week in another
Nicole week. Washington. Wendy is a professor.
Thank you.
She can't get involved in a fight. She tried to lose. Well, maybe. No, I don't agree. Let me tell you why I don't agree. Because if you're a professor and you got a lot to lose, you don't put yourself in an environment to lose anything. Get off the
Oh,
damn show.
she
Next.
gets paid. Oh,
Nuh-uh.
oh, now we want him off the
Yeah.
show.
I never liked her
Okay, but
anyway,
we're not
but
gonna
I'm
talk
just saying.
about
Well,
Ashley and her
we're
ratchet,
gonna move.
nasty, long face, big eyebrow, big shoulder, box Chevy back ass, big square
We can't.
SpongeBob. Your mama live under a bridge. Lunchtime
Okay,
passion.
wait.
Oh, okay.
We want
Okay.
sponsors. Listen, I don't like Ashley
I
neither.
didn't cuss.
All I'm saying is Ashley did more for her girls than them two did for their girl. It was
And that's
girls
my
on top of
thing.
her. She got hit with a bottle, and it was girls on top of her. That's never
If
gonna
you
change
want
for me,
somebody to do
love.
like this, and then that's fine. I mean, I don't know.
At least do something. All I know is, because guess what? All I know is I'm your best friend. And that was get my ass kicked.
They was
Word,
wearing you low.
word to Tony. Word to Tony. All I know is I'm your best friend. That's
What's
all I
the
know.
procedure when you got a gun to your head?
What's the procedure when you want to get a bottle out the way? All right, girls. Let's get it. Girls, guys, gays, thems, theys, everybody. Let's get right into some real business. That was just fun. I wanted to express my opinion. I hopefully Kiana get back and see her in the green again. But Deborah don't want it today with Kiana. Kiana did her big one. Getting hit in the face with a bottle is still going with cuts and lacerations. You're a G, my love. And if I was there, I would have done something.
Big
Tell
eyebrows
somebody.
was
Even tell
definitely.
security. Could you do something? Could you
Please, all I
smoke
can say
signal?
is Deborah was lame for the whole
She was
fingernail
so
thing.
lame for that.
She's probably never been in a fight before because, honey, she was looking like, honey, it was really stuck in. It was up and stuck. Yeah.
It was up, and she was just like that face be up and stuck.
Like,
My God, today. All right, you guys, we got to move on now. We got things to talk about. Very briefly, because we do have a big whopper, we're going to talk about Carlee. We know you guys want to talk about that. But I received some exclusive Married to Medicine tea.
Okay.
And so this is what I've learned. And it's alleged. It's tea. I do trust the source. She's given me a lot of tea, or he or them or they or she or he or it or whatever has given me a lot of tea over the years, and it's all been correct. I've been very judicious about what I share from that source, and that's that. However, this person said that Married to Medicine is a SAG production. So I'm not clear as to whether or not the cast are actually SAG members or if the production itself is SAG members, but that may hinder them from being able to promote the show. Now, this tea is hot, it's exclusive, and it is alleged. So with that being said, if that is true, then we might not see our girls for a very long time. And that hurts my heart because I love the Married to Medicine ladies, even though the Queen Bee should be there. That's neither here nor there. As a whole, I love the show and what it represents and stands for.
Is this karma? I know it ain't karma. I know
it is. No, it is. If it's true, it is. In my opinion, you get rid of the Queen. Now look, the ratings been bad. The cast been not providing, not delivering. Now we got to go and sneak and bring an alleged emotionally abusive ex-husband and physically abusive, allegedly, ex-husband back on the cast with his new fiance/wife to get at another cast member because the cast member the season before that said that she was trying to set somebody up to get robbed. And then, but back in the day, Mariah, all you had to do was look at Mariah Mama the wrong way and there was some drama. We ain't got to do all that. If you got a show going on, catch.
Queen. Come on, Chat-Town. All right.
Period.
I'm sad to hear that though, because I actually love our Married to Medicine panel. Me, you, Sammy, Antonio. We have such great chemistry.
We love,
we love, and y'all love us. And I really just wanted to get started on that. So I hope that everything changes around and turns around on that.
Now I love you so much, boss man, but enjoy your vacation. I'm running this one. Thank you. We're gonna get to it, but we had to get that out. We had to get that out.
Yeah.
It was what it was. It was up. Anywho, so we're going to move right along. That tea is alleged. If you want to go ahead and quote that, you make sure that you quote at the lean.official, at the lean official one, whatever our Twitters are, our social media handles are, quote us. And if we're wrong,
we'll say we're wrong, right?
Listen, that's the name of the game when it comes to tea, right? Tea is to be spilled, not to be chilled. When it's hot, you got to spill it. All right, you guys. Boy, this hurts my feelings. Yeah, but we're going to talk about it really quickly. Nene Leakes' son, Bryson Leakes, was arrested, or excuse me, not Bryson Leakes, but Bryson Bryant is facing multiple charges after police say he was caught with illegal drugs and lied to officers. According to an incident obtained by Fox 5, which is where this report is from, Gwinnett County police officers arrested Bryant on July 3rd at a home on the 2400 block of Farmington Court. In the report, the officer says that he responded to a call about a suspicious vehicle in the area and found a Bryant sitting in the grass in front of the home. Wow. Searching Bryant's vehicle, officers say they found a small plastic bag that contained a white powdery substance resting on the center console that the officer identified as either cocaine or fentanyl. I don't know how to pronounce that. How you say that? I don't do drugs. Okay, so I was right. Third grade spelling bee champ, baby. But one thing they didn't teach us in elementary school is how to spell drugs. Okay.
You set me up again. I can't stand it.
Dare. Anyway, I passed dare too. So I don't know how to pronounce
I want the essay. I want the essay. Yeah.
Catch. A test revealed that drug that he got arrested for. No, a test reveals that the drug was fentanyl. I believe that's how you say it. Yes. Officers transported Bryant to the Gwinnett County Jail without incident and charged him with possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, loitering, and prowling. Bryant, now wait a minute, Bryce. He was on the prowl because I know what it means for me and my girls. When we go down to the bar, we be on the prowl.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think you. Okay. Well, anyway, Bryant was released a short time. Right. Ooh. Bryant was released a short time later on bond, but that changed quickly when officials say they realized he had been lying to them. While questioning Bryant, officers say he claimed to be his brother Brent Leakes, who is his half brother and younger. And he reportedly also gave his address as a home where the family used to live years ago. After investigators discovered his real identity and learned he was wanted for a probation violation, Bryant was taken back into custody and charged with giving a false name to a law enforcement officer. He remains in custody at this time. Listen, only thing I could think of, is that rant from Nene Leakes when she ate Sheree Whitfield up season 4 reunion. What mother would have a child and not want her child to do the very best that they could do? I'm no better than you, B word. What struck out to me, I don't really want to go ahead. These comments are off the chain today. Y'all are off class. Yeah, so as far as being in possession of drugs and all that kind of stuff, y'all know I don't really talk about that stuff. So I don't have an opinion of that one way or another. If he needs help, I hope he gets whatever the help it is that he needs. But what struck out to me was he gave an old address. So I don't know if that's like one-on-one when you're like giving fake, information. But I was wondering, is his relationship with his mother estranged? You remember way back in season 4, she wanted him to stay in jail for a couple of days and learn a lesson. And Peter had to practically beg her to let him out. Brent is by her side at all times, but Bryson is never really photographed around. It doesn't mean that he's not around, but he's never visually to be seen. You are the visual, baby. Word to big bird. But I just wonder what the relationship with Nene is. She hasn't really released statement, but hopefully everything works out for the best. Did you have anything you want to add?
This really does hurt my feelings because, with everything the family has gone through with Greg passing away and things like that, I know that it's starting to probably get overwhelming. But I will say, sorry, I don't want to curse because we're trying to grow.
We're trying to grow.
A hard head makes a soft ass.
So well, listen. That one thing about it makes us soft behind. Sure does.
Butt talks. I don't care. At the end of the day, hard head makes a soft butt, and I believe that Nene has given him multiple chances. She's bought him a house. She's made giving him a lot of resources. She's put him in places where he could grow and get his own. And he probably does have fentanyl is dangerous. Plenty of people have died. Like the dude from the Shy, Lovecraft Country and things like all these people have died from this drug, and I just don't understand. There's so many other drugs out there that are not lethal. Why do you choose that? Right. Yeah. So I am sad because of this drug choice, but I am okay with Nene leaving him in jail and letting him get his own public defender, not paying for a lawyer, and all that type of jazz. Because I just feel like it's only so much you can do. Yes, our parents raise us; they teach us right from wrong, but we are the ones that have to go out into the world and choose those options when we're set up and in place and in front of option, like in front of issues that we have to make those decisions. You're either going to choose the devil or the angel, and that is not a reflection of your parenting. So
It is
I don't
not.
have kids.
It is not.
I don't have kids,
Um,
so that's about as surface as I can give. I would not. I would feel bad. Like I would feel like I think it's a human nature to feel like you're a failure in some sort, but you can't take that personal. So
Best to the Leakes family. Best to the Leakes. And Brent just want to know.
now how I
Now,
get
why
in
am I in it? Courtesy of the
now
shade room. Now, why am I in it? Brent just want to know what's going on. Courtesy
now
of the
that
shade
was
room.
foul. That was foul.
That was fine. Now after reading more about what happened, he could have kept that to himself. Uh, but hey, it is what it is. You use his name, I guess he has the right to respond. All right, you guys, let's do it.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to bust
Let's
out
do it.
like that.
Let's do it. I feel like
Okay.
rest in peace, Tracy Braxton. Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do
do it.
it.
Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it. Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it. Let's do it.
Wow. I don't even know where to begin. By now, we all know the story of Carlee Russell. She was abducted by aliens, and I don't know. She was driving. She was on the phone with a family member's family friend, I guess a boyfriend or girlfriend. She was on the expressway, allegedly saw a child,
Call the
pulled over to
police.
help the child. There was a scream that was let out, and then we didn't hear from her again. We utilized and maximized many resources to find this young lady, and we found out that unfortunately she was on a bunch. And I'm going to use a cuss word. This is my one for the day. A bunch of bullshit. And
A bunch of BS. A bunch of
yeah, a bunch of
bullshit.
BS, a bunch of malarkey. Is that better?
Malarkey.
She was on a
Yes.
bunch of malarkey, and my feelings are hurt, and I want to tell you why my feelings are hurt. Because what baby could she have possibly seen? Was this the baby? We saw the footage,
Oh
and it
my.
was. He was like, "Hey, yo, get over here! I'm lost. Help me! I'm lost. Get over here."
I
That
hate
was courtesy to a
it.
account on Twitter. That is so funny to me. But listen. Um, I was one of the people who said, let it play out. Let it, let the facts are the facts. I actually had to go into the office this week, and my coworkers were speaking about this. And my coworkers, I love them down, and this is no shade, but they're very much and don't you get offended either, because this is not a hit on you, but they're very much the Facebook comment brigade.
Now, how did I get in it? now, hold the hell up.
Well, I don't want you in it. I want you to know where I'm coming from. They very
Do
much
I
believe
be
the
in the
Facebook
comments?
comments.
Okay, I
No,
thought
no,
so.
I don't know. Listen, we'll move on. They're very much in the Facebook comments. They're very much conspiracy theorists, and I don't think that you're a conspiracy
Oh
theorist. So
hell
there's
no,
that.
no.
They're conspiracy theorists. So when they were saying this, I was advocating like, no, let the facts play out. We don't know anything for certain. We don't know what's going on. So you guys should probably not do that. We have to believe Black women, because there are many Black women who are, lost and need to be found. And this is a step in the right direction, that they're actually finally doing something. And then,
Oh
oh, buddy
wow.
popped up and ruined my day yesterday. Yes, he did. From the Hoover Police Department, he says, they went through great pains to find her, as well as reaching out to the Secret Service, who found her search history to read taking money from a register without being caught. Allegedly, when she came back home, she was butt naked with a sock with a couple $100s in it or something like that. Um, and she had just been let go from her
Man.
job for stealing from the cash register.
Oh, did she?
A
I
one,
didn't hear that part.
well, that's what I heard. You see what I'm saying? A one-way bus ticket. She searched a one-way bus ticket. She searched, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert, and the film Taken. She also searched how to take money from a register without being caught, as we just previously mentioned. We can't be on this too long, because we got one more thing that we need to get into. I'm gonna go ahead and give the phones open, but if you want to call in, call in. If you don't, why not? But no, seriously. Um,
Excuse me.
we got to get this to you guys and get it out. I'm going to turn it over to you, Jasmine, but I do want to say that this in no way changes my mind about how I feel about Black voices and how we are treated in need. Okay,
Yeah.
Black men and Black women go through varying degrees. Black LGBTQ go through varying degrees of oppression when it comes out to being in need. Okay, and I want you to hear me within the sound of my voice. She may have lied, but everybody else is not a lie until proven to be so. So what that means to me is I stand by my support initially and now because I know the facts. I withdraw my support. I think that she should go to jail. That's not up for me to decide. But what I want to say is she do need to get her. Dang, I gotta use my cuss word. She need her behind kicks. She needs something. People are saying she has mental illnesses, and you don't know this. We don't know what she's got going on.
Right.
Whatever it is, she needs attention, and I hope that she realizes that the most attention that she'll ever get in life is from herself and the Lord and Savior Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God.
I'm just saying, no, seriously, because there are over 13,000 Black girls missing right now that we have an Amber Alert for.
Right.
Amber Alert for. We don't have them going and digging through records and stuff like that to find out. It's almost like they didn't believe her in the first place, and that's why they dug. Not
Oh,
because they
that's
believed her, because if they believed
exactly.
her, she would probably still be trafficked and trollicked and frolicked all around Birmingham, Alabama. So, with that being said, I believe Black voices. I trust Black voices until you are proven to be a liar. Go
Right.
ahead. We got to move on. Go
Um,
ahead.
well, I do think that they didn't believe her from the jump, so they made it a big deal to kind of put a stamp on not believing Black women, Black people in general. Um, I I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do go into comments just to get some steam off every now and again and just tell people that they're
That's what
stupid.
I meant. Not that you're a conspiracy theorist, but that you be in the
But I
comments
do tell
sometimes.
people
That's
that they're
all.
slow. But when in regards to this, I just feel like, people don't take stuff seriously. Even if it was not. It's just like it's really just not funny. The Justice Smollett stuff and all that stuff. It's just really just we make fun of ourselves and then get mad when other people make fun of us. They hold us to a higher standard because out of all the Black women and all the Black people that are missing, they're focusing on this one and then telling us, see, look at you. But we don't even get the opportunities in the first place. So how do we even, there's no comparison. If there's so many white women, even that white girl that was killed by her boyfriend that was missing for weeks, they made it national news for months. And that was a serious thing, but at the same time, we don't get that same. We're not offered or afforded the same opportunity. So to me, it's just like I don't think that girl has harmed me. I did not care when Jussie did it or didn't do it, because that's their black path is not my black path, period. So I mean, I'm just tired of Black people always having to take stands about stuff that people get for free. I'm just like, honey, if she was missing, if she wasn't, whatever. At the end of the day, like, people are crazy. People are crazy,
Now that's who they
including
say
you.
she risked it all over, Jasmine. They say the job let her go. The man did her dirty,
He's
and she
about
was ready
five
to risk it
five.
all.
You can't.
He
I'm
was
sorry.
fine though, so I kind of
Oh,
understand, sis. That's why I
he's
say,
5'6".
show
He's
us some
cute.
grace. Show
He's
us some
five
grace,
six.
damn it. He fine.
He's 5'6". No man under five.
Ooh.
I'm just
You
playing.
know they
I'm
be
five.
they
I'm
get the
five six.
job done like they got. Wait a minute, Jasmine, because they get the job done like they got something to prove, baby.
Honey, I don't know about it. I'm 5'10", 5'9", and some, all that jazz. So I like to climb
And all
trees. So
that jazz.
I do not, make a fuss under with a man under 6 foot. So that's just me. So I'm sorry to that man, but he is attractive. So
So as K said, like her man, hold us. Oh boy,
over a dude. Yep, that
over a
dude,
dude, over a
dude,
dude, over a
dude.
dude. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get into the last topic. We're right shy over just about almost over 30, so we're gonna get this out of the way.
We started
Uh,
late. Well, you started
we,
late.
yeah, this is
The
gonna be her last
dude.
time on the show, and I see this rotating, and so I just want you to no, I love you. It may be her last time for a while. We're actually um, going to take a summer break. I know we just got started, but it is summer. We're going to take a summer break, and we'll be back with more of this show. We hope that you guys love it. Thank you for showing out for us every week, really, on all of our platforms, all of our shows, The Bell Collective, The Real Housewives of New York, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, all the shows coming forward, as well as this one, and Loving Hip Hop Atlanta as well. Let's not forget that premiere comes on at 1 today. So shortly thereafter, the Loving Hip Hop Atlanta premiere will be coming on today. So you guys stick around for that. The last topic that we have on the docket is really quick. We're not going to be long. We're not going to labor you long about it. Who the principal?
Ski Yeet. What
Who
is
the
it called?
prince?
How you do
Ski,
it? Ski
ski,
Yeet.
ski.
Oh,
Listen, I was
oh.
skiing a couple of weekends ago. I had to make sure
I
it
thought
wasn't
that
an
girl was
AKA
ski.
call.
I thought that girl that got kidnapped was ski. Sorry about that. Sorry, no,
Was that what the girl in Dubai was hollering from Houston down the street? Very quickly, there's a young lady in Dubai. I don't have all of the details. We're going to get into it more at length on the next one, but she was loud. She was in the street of Dubai, and she was black, and that automatically makes you arrested. Which
Negress.
lends me to my point. If anybody watched the Real Housewives of Dubai, do you remember how they exposed the girl Sarah for threatening to like call the cops on them, knowing how bad it is over there for black and brown folk? Anyway,
Yeah, I mean we knew
okay,
that.
so she knew that. Yeah, and I hate that they brought her back. They should have brought Nina back and got rid of her. But anyway, so Sexy Red goes to school. Over this past weekend, Sexy Red hopped on Twitter to clarify that while she was booked to come to school, to a high school, she did not perform any of her music for the students. Instead, she showed up to do charity for that school's upcoming prom.
Mm-hmm.
She says, y'all do know I went there to give the boys money for the haircuts and girls bundle for prom week because I remember when I needed help with my prom stuff, she wrote. When I first saw that she was in the school without any of the facts, I said, fire that principal immediately. But now that I know that she wasn't there to perform any of her music and there to help the community, of course, I think that I stand by me saying that she shouldn't have been there if she was there to perform Ski Yee and some of her other greatest hits. But if she's there to do a public appearance, she is what's current right now. She is what's hot right now. So kudos to the school for booking a hot act because you know some of these schools put them artists on the up and up, and everybody got to pretend like they listening to them. We don't even know who these people are. So they put the artist on the come up, and she donated to the school. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's okay with me in my book. Um, Now, do I believe that she should have came out there shooting birds to the people cheering? Answer no. So then maybe you know what? Now I got to think: should she actually been booked? Because it looks like she ain't got no damn sense. I don't know. What do you think? Should they have booked her?
Well, Miss Jasmine went to predominantly white schools all the way up till high school. Till I went to the blackest high school in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So I say book her, play her, get her on the floor.
No, no,
Say that.
no. You
I
don't say
don't say
that.
that.
No.
I say that because you whatever your demographic is, you kind of have to know who you're talking to communicate effectively. If that's what she's coming there to do, then I feel like that they have TikTok, they have Instagram, they have you know, they're urban. It's an urban school, a minority school. Not saying that her music is appropriate, because I don't think that, but I do think that for sometimes you got to get down on some people's level for you to communicate with them and show them the resources you have for them. A lot of people struggle, what I'm saying, to get school supplies, school clothes, school shoes, prom, having the essentials that everybody else might have had, like get your nails done and stuff like that. So I think it was like, it was just one of those things. Like, if she didn't perform anything, she was just showcasing, like giving her platform to show, like, hey,
It's
I
fine
come
with
from
me.
the, I come from the hood, I come from this, that, and the third, and I'm coming here I'm coming back. So I think that you said show some grace, give Ski Yee
No,
some
I'm
grace.
fine. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. Shout out to Reebok in Jacksonville. I remember when they booked Ray J. When Wait a Minute dropped, and all them girls ripped them Ray J posters up. He didn't perform. He was in there in like
Boy,
less than 2 to 3 minutes because it was pandemonium in the lunchroom. It was pandemonium. He came and dropped them posters off, and girls got to ripping them clothes off, and he had to go. Do you hear me? So, I
Lloyd and
mm,
B2K came to my school. They stole Lloyd's watch. Good, they did.
ooh,
Yeah, he was out in the crowd and it slipped this shit right on off.
what
But
did
they
he
gave it back.
cry?
No, they gave it back to him. But I
Oh,
mean, we've had some people come, like Yin Yang Twins. I
yeah.
think came to my school too, honey. We was do that hands up on these, and hey, they gave some money to us too. Hey, what was another thing you like to
No,
do?
okay. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning into the Lunch and Lean. Everyone who tuned in, Clement, Sammy, Sass K, Cortez, MJ, Mac, everybody in the comments. Sean, thank you for always tuning in. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and lean on out. Anything that you want to add before we lean out?
I just want to say thank you guys for watching my best. It has a new thing he has. I appreciate the love and stay tuned. Don't forget to watch all the other shows, Jamie. And we love you. I'm so shady. I'll see y'all in Texas. Boo!
Like and subscribe, you guys. And when you see this, you know that mean we at
PTO.
That is horrible. That is so bad. Why would she do this to us? Why would she do this to us?
She got